Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the last episode, we hung out with Mishima, who told us how he's improved for the better ever since we've met him, and we maxed out his confidant. We hung out with Makoto, who told us about her father's death, and how it affected her and her sister, and we hung out with Hifumi in our room. Anyway, in this episode, we're gonna hang out with... I have a bit of... I had to debate this off-screen, really. Part of me wants to hang out with An, because I want to further her along her path for her confidant trial, because at 10 we also get a... There's two things we get. We get the confidant ability, and as you've seen from the other times we got people to 10, the strongest persona of that arcana. Well, An's persona, the persona we can fuse after we get her maxed, is going to be useful for that New Game Plus thing I was telling you guys about a few episodes ago. At least I think it was a few episodes ago. Yeah. Either that or it was a 0.5, one of the two. Anyway, her thing is important for the thing we're going for. So I want to hang out with her and get her maxed as soon as I can. But I also want to get Futaba further along, because, it's just useful to have her further along. And she's our currently she's our least hung out member of our team. So I want to hang out with her to move her forward. So I'm stuck between wanting to move Futaba forward or hanging out with An to get that piece for the New Game Plus thing I want that I can't do at all this current run, but it's good to get all of these things ready now. I think I'm going to hang out with Futaba. Just so I can get her further along, and then the next opportunity I get, Yusuke. Because I want to get him to 7, and then we're going to push hard on getting An to max. Or we'll get her to 9, get Ryuji to max, and then get her to max, whatever I feel like at that moment. That's a future me problem. The now me says let's hang out with Futaba. We've already read this, so I'm not going to. Bond will grow stronger. Let's go see her. I'll be right over. The last promise is being okay without you around. But there's something I want to show you before that. Can you come to my room today? I'll be waiting. Alright, let's see what this is about. Oh, whoops. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But that's kinda wrong. There's one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was, get along with Kana-chan. This all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I'd get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead. But the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess, I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. I didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. But then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one day, she said something to me. Good morning. Then started saying it every day from then on. It must have been a shock. 2 points! Totally! I mean, literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. I felt like my heart was gonna shatter into a million pieces. But apparently, she'd been saying it to me that whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend, I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about her parents... I fumbled, I'm sorry. She wrote about how her parents hit her. How they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Jesus! Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then, when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she just kept yelling at me for reading it. Well, this one is absolutely wrong. I mean, of course she's gonna get defensive about it. She doesn't want anyone to know about her pain. And she doesn't know how they'll react, or maybe they'll judge her, for all she knows. It's definitely one of these. I mean, I guess I could say she didn't know any better. But, I mean, it was kind of just an accident. It's less her not knowing any better, and more just it just happened. Did you apologize to her?
No.
Nuh-uh. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and ran, and I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mom, even after Kana-chan left. I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-setting Phantom Thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. This is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? Understood. This is another part of our deal. I am fumbling all over the place. It feels like Futaba is starting to depend on me. Hermit rank 6, active support. Moral support may now charge or recover SP. Yes! Alright. Rank 6, Arcana Burst, active support.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. That was a horrible pause. I'm gonna reread that because I feel awkward about that one. Well, I'm gonna get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now, to make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Good pun. Well, it wasn't really a pun. It was a good joke.
You're back.
Oh, we got peas. I'm not sure why, but I feel restless for some reason. We managed to seal Shido's heart, but the reactions have been less than ideal. Yes, it has been quite difficult to relax. I wonder if people will be disappointed to find out what his true nature really is. It might be more than just plain old disappointment. Either way, it's better than letting him keep deceiving people. But even if his true nature becomes widely known, I wonder what results this election will bring. Who knows? Worrying about it will not help matters, though. Anyways, let's wait for him to have the change of heart. We can talk more after that. Wait. Looks like Sojiro is not available. Okay. Is Ifumi not available tonight? Let's see. Whoop. Guess she's not available tonight. Okay, well, since she isn't available, we have two choices to make then. Well, we probably have more than that, but these are the people that message us, so this is what we're focusing on. Let's see, there's... Why can I never remember his name? I want to say it's Iwai? You know what? That's stupid. Let's actually check his name. Munehisa Iwai, I was correct. Okay. Iwai. So there's Iwai, and there's Chihaya. Chihiya's at a rank 7. Her final ability would be nice, but it's something we'll... I mean, we're not getting it right now if I hang out with her. And I don't even know if Iwai is ready to go on to his next rank, but we don't get his ability to 7. Since none of the other people I want to hang out with are available, I suppose it would be in my best interest to choose one of them. Or I could wander around and see if anyone else is available. There is Ohya, who, you know, it'd probably be a good idea to hang out with her a little bit since she's only at 4. I didn't even bother to check to see what Iwai was out. I think he was also at 4. Or he was at 5, one of those. Let's see. Weapon steal. Yeah, he's at 5. I should probably get Shinya and Ohya going. I could go to Shinjuku and see if, you know, she is available. Eh, worth a shot. Worst case scenario, I'm already here, so I probably should have just gone to Crossroads. That was dumb. Well, I could do this, actually. Sorry, boy. Ichiko-chan isn't here today. Or are you here to see me instead? Oh, well, never mind. Make sure you head straight home, okay? Don't wander around too much in this area. Some weirdo might kidnap you and gobble you down. Nah, I got stuff to do here. Thanks, though, Lala. Okay, so we actively know she isn't here. Well. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just gonna read your text while standing directly next to you. Shall we do a test tonight? The shop's open again today, so I'll be waiting. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. She appears to be waiting for you in the red light district. Do you want to see her? I'll decide later, because I'm here right now. I've clearly made the decision to see her. Oh, Magnius-san. I've been waiting for you. Can we talk? Of course. Oh, sit down, sit down! I have so much to tell you! Feel like my bond with Chihaya will grow stronger soon. Oh, well, then that answers my question. Morgana's saying the same thing. Let's hang!
Yes.
Please sit down. Magnius-san, I've been looking forward to seeing you. The chairman turned himself in. It's even shown up on the news. I know. Nah, let's be coy. I had no idea. Aw, boo! Man, I'll take my 1 point, I guess. It's incredible, isn't it? It all happened so suddenly, too. He confessed all of his crimes. After the police came to question me... What? The police came to question me after that, but they ultimately concluded that I'm innocent. Apparently, the chairman took full responsibility for the ADP and admitted he was brainwashing all of its members. Oh, speaking of members, some of them have said they've even... Man, I keep fumbling today. Oh, and speaking of members, some of them said they stopped using the Holy Stones because of my advice. It was all the clients you sat in with, Magnius-san. I never saw this as possible outcome in my readings. Not only have the fates of the ADP members improved, but even my own has begun to shift. It's almost like this curse that followed me ever since the villagers called me a monster has passed. It's because you're strong.
What?
3 points! Heck yeah! Me? Right, I remember. Strong conviction is the only way to change fate. That reminds me. My readings told me I would accomplish my objective with the aid of the trickster. But I'm not sure what exactly that was supposed to mean. It's such a mystery. Yes, I have no idea who this trickster could be. Not a clue. Do not look too deeply into it. I'm sure it's nothing. That aside, the ADP is finished. Nobody else will be deceived. Oh, I just realized something. Remember how I told you the chairman knew I was a runaway? Well, I was wandering around the city with luggage at my side. Anyone could have figured that out, huh? I knew it! I know how fragile I was back then, but it's still embarrassing to think I let myself believe he was psychic. But I guess some men are good at knowing when a woman is vulnerable. Are you one of those men, Magnius-san? The truth is, there's actually something else besides the chairman that I wanted to talk to you about. This is so embarrassing. Magnius-san, are you interested in older women? I mean, I'm not against going out with an older woman, but I'm kind of in a relationship right now. Ooh, this got awkward. Is this one of those things where... Well, it would warn me, I feel. Why do you ask?
No.
Oh, it's nothing. That question was a little sudden, huh? Oh, sorry. If we had time to waste talking about nonsense like that, we have time to read fortunes, right? I can sense a strong resolve from Chihaya. Okay, it wasn't nearly as awkward as it could have been. Anyway, fortune rank 8. Alright, rank 8. Arcana Burst.
What?
Even though the chairman turned himself in, there's still some things left unresolved. Most importantly, other members of the ADP are still confused as to what exactly is going on. So, I need to set things straight. This is partially my fault after all, right? The real battle starts now.
Oh.
It's getting late. I should close up for today.
Goodbye.
Good night, Magnius-san. TV hijacking is terrorism. Show yourself, Akechi!
More like Phantom Grief?
December 5th, Monday.
May just be election shit. Must be tough for Shido-san.
Let's see, Elite Office Worker. The special on the Phantom Thieves incident was cancelled. I heard Akechi-kun would be on it too. Well, I mean, he's kinda dead, so, can't really attend. Not that they know that. I heard it was to avoid causing confusion about the election. They should ignore pranks like that. They said all those awful things to make Shido-san look bad, but it makes me want to support him more. The more skilled you are, the more enemies you have. I want to see him absolve those rumors for good. Well, I have some really bad news for you then. Damn it. Can't believe they're still saying crap like that. It's like they're brainwashed or something. When I think about how he used us, damn it! It pisses me right the hell off! Well, it'll be fine. Soon he'll spill his guts, and everyone will know that we were right. Just wait and see. Just gotta grit my teeth until then. Alright, 13 days. 2 people, let's see. Ooh. To the list! I could bring Haru to 8. Does she get anything at 8? She does. Endure is good. But I also want to get Yusuke, like I said. And he gets Master Duplication, which is also good. I haven't really used the cards all that much, but having Master Duplication would be good because I can make high-rank skill cards whenever I feel like it. When I feel like it. And the other reason is because I just want to have 777 here. Look, I know that's a highly superficial reason, but I really want 777 here so I can get the jackpot. There isn't a jackpot, there's no prize for it, it just makes me feel happy. So we're gonna hang out with Yusuke so I can do the stupid thing. Do you remember the man named Kawanabe? I think so. He was the guy who offered you, like, a deal, a scholarship or something, yeah? He's the gentleman who suddenly offered to assist me when we went to visit Madarame's residence. I've actually been contacted by him again. It seems he wishes to discuss in more detail. However, I'm somewhat hesitant to do this alone. Do you have any plans, Draco? Could you accompany me? I know this may not be the greatest time for you, but I thought this conversation would provide a good diversion from your current troubles. I feel I can become closer with Yusuke thanks to the Emperor persona, King Frost. I feel like my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. So, what's your call? Will you spend time with Yusuke? Yeah, sure. I'll go. I'm relieved to hear that. This invitation of his was to a particularly expensive sushi restaurant. I've already told him I will have a friend with me. Let us partake in this meal together. I can send you the address. We shall meet there. Alright. Come, I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely. Hell yeah!
No.
Before that, there's something I would like to ask. Just who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The Foundation is but one of those hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth involved in the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in our organization. I have no idea what just fell, or if it was picked up in the background, but something fell on the floor. I'll have to address that later. Sensei. Madarame. Indeed, a good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his fumble! But we could never have seen his confession coming. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. Madarame. To think I once relied on his teachings, calling him my mentor. This is all because of him. It's his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty. But now, I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for awards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic handsome artist. I guess that's fine. That's a great name. I don't like these other options. If I'm being real with you, I hate all of these options. Like, I would say that sounds really cheesy, but I mean, I guess it could pull people in, but I guess I'll go with that's a great name.
Huh?
Tragic? How do you mean? Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell, even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one of the modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details, but in return, you must sell your work through my gallery. We'll take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story, those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, with that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? And beyond that, how long will you continue to chase those illusions of yours? Purity? Art?
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer! I thought you of all people would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve! However, I also believe such a life should only come via a proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize shall be our support. We'll bring customers from all around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter. Or perhaps, are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment of that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use in further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That avarice bastard! Why is it that all artists talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? I mean, yeah, money is important, but I agree you shouldn't sell yourself out. If you want to make art because you love it. I mean, money is nice, and obviously it's great to get paid for what you make. But if you don't like what you're doing, then why do it? You know? Draco. I mean, to be fair, I'm not exactly an artist myself, but that's anyway my impression of the matter.
Yes.
You are correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but I cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament.
You have my thanks.
Anyhow, I'm quite glad that you've chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in the anger that had fumble. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. I feel like my bond with Yusuke is growing deeper. Emperor Rank 7 Master Duplication allows Yusuke to use blank cards to duplicate high-ranking skill cards.
Alright.
Rank 7 Arcana Burst Master Duplication.
Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Indeed. Actually, we should eat first. That's fair. I mean, we basically have a free meal here. We just gotta tell them, hey, you're gonna send the bill to that dude who was here earlier's office? I hope he gave us or them an address to do that. The sushi has done nothing wrong, after all. So yeah, I
Let us
agree with
return
you.
home.
Now then, let us head off.
Ah, you're back.
Alright! Well, with that, I think we're gonna end this episode here. In the next one, we'll either hang out with Sojiro. Oh! Or Ohya. I'll probably, like, talk to Sojiro and see if he's, you know, ready to go to the next rank, because I think he's, like, at rank 9 right now? Actually, while we have time, I'll check that. Where is he? Is he near the top? There he is. Yeah, he's almost there. Anywho, as I said, ending the episode. See you guys then.